My family has a summer cottage on Lake Muskoka. It's about 2 hours north of Toronto. The cottage is on a rock island, so you can only get there by boat. I've been going there since I was born, except for COVID in 2020. The house was built by my great-great-grandfather to escape the grime heat in Pittsburgh during the summer. It's somewhere that's not just special to me, but my whole family. As soon as we turn onto the dirt road leading to the dock, I see the boat waiting there for us. The excitement I feel is hard to describe. I wait all year for the weeks I spend on the island. There are lots of activities to do on the lake, but my favorite is wakeboarding. I started wakeboarding when I was 10 years old, and I'd been water skiing since I was 3 or 4, but I watched other people wakeboarding before. Seeing them carve through the water surface and jump in the air over the wakes looked cool to me as a kid. One of my friends who was the same age had already started wakeboarding, and when I was with him on the boat, I decided to take a shot at it myself. That day, it was a little overcast, but calm enough to go out on a board. My friend's dad was driving the boat. My mom was in the back spotting me. I don't remember what she was wearing precisely, where my dad and friend were sitting on the boat. My main focus was on what I needed to do. I'm in the zone, looking at my hand position as I call out "hit it," which is also the name of the boat. The engine is loud when the motor is idle, but the sound is deafening when the boat starts moving. The noise is so loud my eardrums feel like they might burst. The smoke from the inboard motor covers the surface of the water in front of me, making it hard to breathe. On my first attempt, I'm not able to get up. I'm pulled maybe 15 to 20 seconds before my face hits the water. It's the same feeling when you belly flop off a high diving board. It stings. Attempt number 2, another faceplant. Attempt number 3, the rope's handle pulls out from under me. I see it racing away across the water, following the boat. The boat slows and turns. It's maybe 100 feet away, close enough to make out who is who, but fortunately for me, not close enough to see the expression on people's faces. I struggle to get up again and again, but I'm not seeing any progress. I start to feel frustrated. Fatigue begins to set in. It could have been 30 attempts, it could have been 50, or it could have been 1,000,000. That's all I know. The process keeps repeating again and again. I get pulled, I fail. The boat slows, turns, the rope circles around. I grab it, I set myself. I'm in a ball, the wakeboard close to my chest. I've swallowed so much water by now, I feel like I might sink to the bottom of the lake. I've been out there for 3, maybe 4 hours, but it feels I'd been there the whole day. The water is cold. My arms ache beyond anything I felt before. The many plants give me a throbbing headache. I've been in the water for so long, my fingertips begin to shrivel, getting all wrinkly. It must have been painful for my parents to watch me wipe out 1,000,000 times. We'd been out there a good chunk of the day. The people in the boat ask if I want to call it a day, but I've already determined I'm not leaving the water until I get up. After many exhausting attempts, something started to change. There are so many variables I couldn't tell you what I adjusted, but eventually I was almost there. When I finally did get up, it felt amazing. It felt great. Me being out there for hours hadn't been a waste of time. The people in the boat were probably cheering, but honestly, I didn't remember. I'd done it. I was thrilled. My perseverance, hard work, and stubbornness had paid off in the years since. I've gotten pretty good at getting air. I can do a 180, but sometimes it has taken me a whole summer to master my new skills. It's kind of like downhill ski racing. I've been injured quite a few times, but somehow that only makes me love the sport more. I love the old ski boat though. It's kind of falling apart and the foam pokes out from the inside of the seat cushion. This year, it started to smell like an animal nested in it over the winter. It should probably be replaced, but there's more to some things than just their appearance or usefulness. The lake is like that for me. It's an 8-hour drive from New York. The car gets really small. After a while, we have to go through the Canadian border, which can take anywhere from a couple of minutes to an hour. It's tough to get to Muskoka, but there isn't anywhere else I'd rather be, particularly when I'm out on the lake wakeboarding. It's where I go to fly.